Welcome to DAPS Magic Live. I'm Mr. DAPS, and tonight I am joined by Caitie for her first time seeing Home Alone.
Yeah.
On Disney Plus.
First time watching it.
Hopefully you can hear us. Let us know in the comments. At this time, hop on over to Disney Plus. Hi, Angela, and get Home Alone all queued up. And we are gonna watch it again this week with captions on.
Yes.
So we can keep the volume down and hopefully not get flagged for copyright.
That happened last week.
Yes. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, by the way. Sound is great. We're hearing also good. So Caitie has never seen Home Alone before.
No.
Do you know the soundtrack?
Yes.
A little bit. Okay.
I think that if you played it, I could identify it.
Okay.
I think. I also have seen bits and pieces. Like most movies that I say I haven't seen, it's because I haven't seen it all the way through.
Okay.
I've seen bits and pieces of Home Alone.
I miss the old days where they'd play it on Thanksgiving, which turned out was only 5 or 6 years that they did this. But it was a good tradition that NBC had, and I appreciated it. But that is okay. So hop on over to Disney Plus. We will stall for a minute or two more. Hey, Bailey. And give you a chance to open up Home Alone on Disney Plus. Do you have a favorite Macaulay Culkin movie or program?
For a second, I thought you were just gonna say, "Do you have a favorite Macaulay Culkin?" And I was like, Macaulay Culkin. No, I don't.
Maybe you will after this.
Maybe I don't necessarily know what else I would have seen him in.
He's in a couple other things, but yeah,
I feel like Home Alone is like
that's his thing.
The big one. But no, I have not.
Okay.
But I'm very excited for this, mainly because everybody talks about it.
It's a classic. It's up there. I think it's like there's a handful of ones that I really like to see each year. This is one. It's a Wonderful Life is one. Elf is one.
Which we did just watch Elf.
Muppet Christmas Carol's up there. White Christmas.
Which I've seen White Christmas, the stage production, like 4 times.
Well, and you've seen parts of it as we've decorated the set.
True.
Pretty much every year it's on in the background.
Yeah, but I don't remember why I've seen White Christmas so many times. But then one of the reasons I have seen it is because my vocal coach that I had, her daughter was in the touring cast of White Christmas. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would you talk about your glass?
My glass.
Bailey noticed it.
Bailey. Mr. Daps was so kind.
I shared.
That he shared. He actually went and he found, he chose specifically which one I was going to be drinking out of tonight.
It's important.
So I've got Fozzie. And we've got Gonzo is on here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, Gonzo the Great.
There's Gonzo. And he's taking photos. How wonderful.
Of course, because they're identical twins. All right. So if you are ready, let us know in the chat that you're ready to go, and we will get this party started, I think. Huh? Okay. So we will be watching the chat diligently to see when you have it all queued up. We are in the screen before it starts where it says play, trailer, all that jazz. So
and it describes the film.
Oh, so, yeah. Miracle 34th. I often watch that one as part of Thanksgiving, though, because it goes from Thanksgiving to Christmas. And so that's kind of in that like anytime holidays. All right. Angela is ready. Who else we got? There we go.
While we wait, I will read the description of the film.
Okay.
So let me do that for you. When Kevin McAllister is left behind while his family dashes off on a Christmas trip, he is left to defend his family's home from 2 bumbling burglars until the relatives return. Bumbling burglars. Also love dashes off on a Christmas trip. It's very good. Also love they call his like immediate family his relatives. Yes, they are his relatives, but I like them.
Well, there's more than you'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
One thing, give a shout out to is if you really enjoy this soundtrack, go and listen to the soundtrack show.
It's a podcast.
Yes, because David W. Collins is doing. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, is that his last name? Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, he's doing a really fun look at this soundtrack. And so far it's 2 episodes long. I'm betting it's going to be 3. I'm betting the 3rd one will come out this Wednesday right before Christmas. And it's really fun to hear the different things that was done in the soundtrack to help bring this story to life. All right. It looks like we are ready. So everybody get ready to hit play We'll do the countdown and then play like
Yes.
we always do. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now
play.
hit play.
Okay, it worked.
And it's loading. It's thinking.
I just realized that's the trick. Drum roll. Oh, this is exciting.
Yes.
This is the best part. Fanfare playing.
Fanfare playing. These are the parts of captions that I really like.
It's really funny to watch Geeks Corner with the automatic captions from YouTube. Like, it's really bad.
It's very not good, which actually says a lot about the accessibility of YouTube.
We used to read them on the show. It was pretty funny. Johnny and I would do it.
Yeah, I wish that the automatic captions were better. It was also very...
Do you recognize the music, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I supposed to?
No, you just... I was curious if, like, to me, this is one of the pieces you would recognize.
Oh. I also do love Catherine O'Hara.
She's amazing.
A lot.
It's amazing how many different movies she was in, and sometimes you don't even realize that it's the same person.
It's also funny because
Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Like Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice and Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
And she's playing
Best in Show and all of the Christopher Guest movies.
But yeah, I like Catherine O'Hara a lot.
This is one of my favorite John Williams soundtracks. And that house is amazing.
Where's my suitcase?
Girl, too. She didn't even get a name.
Woman. That's a sword.
Yep. 2.
Big fella.
Big fella. Little guy. Little guy. Isn't it weird to see somebody walking around with the cord on the phone?
I was going to say, a cord phone.
What does that say about Uncle Frank?
A lot.
Micro Machines. Those were the best. You don't know what those are, do you? They're exactly what they sound like. They're little mini cars and planes and all those things. Mm-hmm.
Also, you should definitely not let a kid pack their own suitcase.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Like, let them pack most of it, but...
She's so, like, no. Oh, yeah, definitely. The deep forest green corded phone.
Yes. Oh.
He didn't even flinch.
No.
Lucky you. Yeah, I'll be fine. He looks like a young, what's his face from Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Venkman. Not Venkman. Spangler? When we were kids, we thought that was the funniest line ever.
He's been hiding out so well that all the kids know.
Mm-hmm. That's what.
Mm.
Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That was Dies Irae.
I do know that.
Yep.
Oh.
And they have a pop-up for this up in LA right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Little Nero's Pizza. That is a Dodge Omni. My parents had one when I was a kid.
Really?
I think it's funny because he has to get there within 20 minutes or you don't pay, which is why
makes
he's
sense
rushing.
Why he's driving so fast.
Mm. What else is that guy in? Mr. McAllister. Yes.
On the button. Milk with pizza. No, thank you. It's me. Oh.
Wow. The passports.
Oh. This is just too many people in
Yeah.
a
That's
building.
most Christmas when I was a kid, though. Obviously. Oh.
Uh-oh. I also love that she's just moving a soggy napkin around. Like, that's not cleaning anything. They're telling too much information to a total stranger.
Mm-hmm. But this is also the 90s.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a cop uniform.
I mean, I guess. But they're telling him too much. So he's already upstairs.
I would have gotten so much trouble for calling my parents a dummy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, upstairs would have been a dream. Probably would have been basement at that point.
Yeah. I also definitely would have gotten a full legal name thrown at me.
Yeah. Oh, to start with.
To start, yeah.
And then the soap. And that must be it.
Ooh. Stressed out does equal oversharing for some people.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, if I said dummy and then I said jerks.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fly so well.
I don't think that would have ended well.
It really is a cool attic, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it's supposed to be normally, but looks like just game room, I guess.
Yeah.
Remember those like seat things
Yes.
for your bed? You've never heard this before, huh?
I guess not, no.
Okay.
I thought I would know it, but...
There's other parts you might know.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought there was a dog in a little jacket. Did the trash go?
Isn't it crazy to think the guy who directed this would later direct Harry Potter?
That's crazy.
I think it's the music kind of...
Yeah, it has that Hedwig's
Yeah.
theme-esque.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Just in case you weren't sure what was actually happening.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
4:37. That's what we call a running gag. Have you heard this music before? It's a pretty...
I think so. Yes.
They use it for like, I feel like commercials and stuff, maybe.
It's also the good old days when you could tell kids that were annoying to just go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke, obviously. That's funny. Chris Columbus was the first director of Christmas Vacation, but couldn't get along with Chevy Chase. Also, that's not surprising. I don't know if anyone gets along with Chevy Chase.
I think this was within a year of that, too.
But Chris Columbus also did Rent in 2005.
9. That was convenient.
It's also very funny to think leaving 45 minutes before your plane leaves now would literally be physically impossible.
Probably. They must live really close to the airport.
Well, this is also pre-9/11.
Even though, like, there's no quick way to Chicago.
Accurate.
Like, it takes 45 minutes just to get through the airport.
True. Yeah.
I get a window seat. I don't think you're going to get to choose.
Definitely not. Those look very comfy.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call first class.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Including his hair.
Yeah. Also surprised that he slept through all of the
Well, he was up in the attic.
yeah, but
Attics
still
are
it's a lot of
different.
hubbub.
I don't think he washed his hands if the toilet just flushed.
I think so either. It's a little gross. 20 seconds.
I love he's just walking around like, okay, it's all good. They cleaned up the house for rushing so quickly.
They really did.
Speaking of Miracle, 34th Street.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you put a little bit of cream in black coffee, it's not black coffee anymore.
That's true.
I would just like to point that out. It's one of those things that drives me crazy.
He's trying to steal the silverware.
I feel like
only for all the other people around them.
True. I feel like getting champagne on a flight to France is very cliche.
Every time I've flown to France, they have given me champagne on the flight, even in coach.
I feel like that's very cliche, and I kind of love it.
Air New Zealand was probably the best, but Lufthansa was pretty good too.
That's funny. I've also never flown internationally.
Air France was good.
So I will keep that in mind, I suppose, when I am off
haven't
to
done
France.
British Airways though. I would love to see the layout of this house.
I agree. That's creepy.
This reminds me of my grandparents' basement because there was always tons of stuff that was random everywhere.
So my problem is that I have lived in California for 24 years.
We don't have a basement.
Basements don't exist here. Well, at least here in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not familiar with basements at all.
They're cool.
I don't think I would like them.
No, they're fun. They're always good hiding places.
That's fair.
This always reminds me of the chef from Beauty and the Beast.
Yep. I see that. No, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Why would you go outside?
I would not go outside.
In the snow.
It also doesn't.
Oh,
look.
to see if.
That's a good face.
It's interesting how he breaks the wall.
Yeah. It almost felt like a Ferris Bueller moment.
Yeah, very much so.
That is a movie I have seen, everybody.
I never knew that's what he was saying.
This is why captions are wonderful.
Sometimes it's nicer not knowing because then you can just make it up.
Well, yeah. I don't like that. I like to know. Good idea.
Probably would.
True.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the way to do it.
You would.
Actually, yes.
I know you would. Oh, wow.
I would not do that.
Mm-mm. That looks so messy.
Yeah. Yet this is what he watches. Keister
I was gonna say,
Coaster.
look, they knew how to spell keister, right? Uh-oh. I really love that there was somehow No bullets that went through the glass door.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't relax me. I wouldn't be like, oh, okay.
I wonder how many times she had to do that take.
I'm sure a lot.
I wonder how many kids tried this after this movie.
I'm sure a dangerous amount. Because it's always something you wanted to do down the stairs anyway. Oh.
That could have been worse.
A lot worse.
Yeah, you're right, Angela. There's no way it would fit the door. I feel like somebody was just sitting there with a flip switch. They're like, you said now, go. I don't know what that means.
Grand?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Ah, stereos and VCRs.
Is that what it takes to break into a house, is a crowbar? I feel like there's better ways to do it.
Maybe don't say that on YouTube.
Why? I just don't feel like that would be the way you would do it.
Just correct me if you're like, I feel like there's a better way to rob a house.
Well, no, like if you're going to break into a door or something, I just feel like a crowbar is very destructive and you're going to make more noise and I don't know. Can you still buy crowbars?
I would think you can.
Like
somewhere.
In Minnesota, everybody had a crowbar, but I don't
in
see
Southern
them.
California, no one has crowbars.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Only these guys.
No, I feel like we might have a crowbar somewhere in our garage.
Okay.
Like in our tool.
Box.
My dad has a very big tool. I can't think of the word.
I love that he could hear them through a closed window in the snow. And they're not even good with the crowbar. Like, I feel like you could have just opened it right then. American Airlines must have been very happy with this movie.
I'm sure. I feel like that is a very, very long flight to be that panicked on.
Well, it depends on which part of the flight she became panicked, but yes.
It's true. I love that of all people,
They picked her.
They picked her.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sure she'll call you back. That's right. And then he slips on the ice and falls.
It's not as long as a flight as I thought it was.
From Chicago?
Yeah.
How long is it?
8 hours.
That's about what I was thinking.
8 hours, 5 minutes.
I think it's 6 hours from Toronto. Oh, they said the title.
They said it. They said the thing.
The title.
It's 7.5 hours from Toronto.
I love him. With his donut. Hyper.
$35,000 to fly the whole family.
Oh my gosh. So no wonder they want to break into the house.
I also feel like if this kind of thing happened today, I would be like, oh no, immediately someone will be there.
Probably. I don't know. So that's $35,000 each way,
Oh man.
and she wants to pay cash. That's a good line.
That would be so sad.
The whole thing would be.
Well, yeah. But I feel like waiting in the airport by yourself for a flight that might not even happen.
Yep. Such a pretty house, though.
Oh, it's a gorgeous house.
Actual soap.
Actual.
That was like the moment.
I was going to say, the famous moment.
Yeah, that's...
I'm very surprised that he has shoes on.
He's 8, not 6.
I don't put on shoes unless I absolutely have to.
But Chicago, it's cold on the floors. That's why he's wearing slippers earlier, and he's going out.
I would continue to wear slippers.
In the snow.
Do I look like I know anything about snow?
Oh, you do not.
Okay, just making sure we're all on the same page here.
Oh, that sucks. This is why you don't climb shelves, kids.
Was the tarantula?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Oh, no. It's a very well-trained tarantula.
Mm-hmm. I love that he goes out the back door. Excellent question. That is true. Answering machines, sign of the times.
True. Although we do still have a landline at my house, which, like, I think we're like one of the
I don't have one.
2% of people left on Earth that still have a home landline.
Dun, 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 dun.
But every day we talk about getting rid of the landline.
Oh, he's buying Band-Aids
just
for his cut hand.
I don't like that. Maybe this is a dumb question.
Uh-huh.
Why does he look so familiar?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for...
But he needs Band-Aids.
He needs Band-Aids.
Why don't you just tell him it's approved?
Hey, stealing is bad. I also love that they're hunting him down over a maybe $5 toothbrush.
It's the 90s.
Is that just going to be what you say for everything?
He's a shoplifter now. Oh, that cop was actually pretty close to him.
It's true. The chase. Yes, yeehaw.
That looks like Chicago.
I miss Chicago. Although I don't think I would love Chicago in the snow.
It's cold.
Well, it is snow.
Well, some places, like when it snows, it's cold, but it's not like you're not cold to the bone. Where Chicago, it just freezes you.
It doesn't
I love that this is great.
Like fun. Also,
Look at it.
I don't know why I know that man.
Yeah, he's not in a ton. He kind of has a Robert Duvall look, though.
What's the worst they were going to do? Tell him to put it back and say never do it again.
Yeah, basically. Uh-huh. And the movie's over.
I'm really glad the van didn't like slide or anything.
Mm-hmm. Because that's not creepy.
And this was Stranger Danger.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to yell to? Let's whistle. That'll make him think everything's okay.
Don't mind us. Just whistling. Because you're following him?
Because you're creepy.
In a van.
Yes. At least they're not down by the river.
True. He walked a long way for a toothbrush.
Mm-hmm. It's important. Dental hygiene is very important.
Sign of the times.
Mm-hmm.
A crank window.
Yeah. I miss those. I like them.
I do not.
They're cool.
My sister's first car had a crank window.
You just need, like, what would be the worst? A Ford Pinto with crank windows.
Oh my gosh.
That would be hilarious. I don't even know if those exist anymore.
Funny enough, my first car,
it's a very Muppet car,
was an older car, but it was like the nicest car you could get at the time.
Nice.
So it was like it had electric windows and seat warmers and Just I don't miss that. I love that.
Yep.
Like, it's terrifying.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
And it's on a train. With 2 engines.
You would. Oh. I feel like that would be bad for the record player.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. It's like he knows they're out there. I think that's the weird part. It's like, how the heck? Champs-Élysées, Montmartre, all my favorite places. Oh, nice. That one's my favorite too. It's a Wonderful Life. I know you haven't seen it.
I think the other funny thing is that this week, obviously, I've never been to Paris, as we've discussed.
Mm-hmm.
But Disneyland Paris announced that they are
Eiffel Tower right out the window.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That they're refurbishing their castle for the first time. And I was
Mhm.
like, well, now I just really want to go to Paris. Yep. And then we watch this. I would like to say that I don't have any mannequins in my house, Bailey.
Bummer. Rotting. They were all up in the attic, though. And in the basement.
In the basement.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
In the real world.
Mm-hmm.
A2.
D. That's not even 3.
That is what we call a running gag.
Mm-hmm. I love that every time it happens, though, the car is back far enough that they can put it back on the pedestal.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite parts. $12. Brilliant. So good. There you go.
But truly, like, that's also my dream.
Yep. Dallas, Fort Worth, huh? That was sweet. Oh, all right. Yeah, you should have gone to Paris. Always go to Paris.
To Disneyland Paris.
Both.
True.
Oh, here's the part. That's a great family photo. Look at those glasses that Dad has on.
I was gonna say we have.
Do you know this music?
I can't hear very well.
True. I'll play it later. Johnny Carson.
We have family photos that like with that blue backdrop. Like,
everybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, aerosol cans. I don't like that.
We're not going to just do it once. We're going to do it twice. Will it make it a third time? I would love to have seen the camera rig for that.
Oh, 100%.
Right here, because it's moving, which means somebody's sitting there, I feel like. Macaroni and cheese. Can't go wrong there.
And Wonder Bread.
Of course. It's big Wonder Bread.
Wow. For all that.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger danger.
Why are you so nosy?
Yeah. Listen, kids come into my work alone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I hate when that happens.
I have had that happen to me.
But he made it home.
It's true.
And
he knows how to do laundry.
At 8 years old.
It's impressive.
And they have the big laundry bag or basket behind him.
Yeah. We'll never forget the time that I was here with a grocery bag and there was glass things inside and the entire grocery
Fell
bag
through.
broke.
It's true.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, right?
I was on a New Year's Eve. We had to go back to the store.
Yep. My brother was a saint.
True.
If I recall.
Yes, it was it was your brother and Kevin
Mm-hmm.
went back to the store with me because I was going to start crying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we are still using paper grocery bags.
See, and I like paper better than plastic.
But it was the paper that bottomed out.
Yeah.
That's ever since then, I carry all grocery bags from the bottom. People make fun of me for it.
That's gutsy.
I don't. Smart.
Another good running gag. He's such a good actor for this too.
Oh.
Yeah, that TV had to be really loud. I love that he went from scared of the movie to like, I own this movie now.
Yeah. He said, this is my movie.
Snakes?
Also, Bailey, on the note of reusable bags, I've also had reusable bags rip.
We can't use them right now either.
Well, and we can't use them right now. But, yeah, I had one of my BB-8 reusable bags rip. Because all my reusable bags are Star Wars.
This is like an old Andy Richter.
Yeah, I see that. No, thank you.
Maybe Michael Scott will help you. Poor guy.
I could never work for an airline. Because I feel like...
So as you're watching this,
Mm-hmm.
John Candy
Yes.
improvised every one of his lines. Now enjoy this.
Okay. I love that he knows the exact number.
Sheboygan. I love Sheboygan. Mm-hmm. Yes, he was a national treasure. He is good in, like, Uncle Buck is one of the best movies of all time. And Canadian Bacon. All these John Candy movies you've never even heard of. They're both amazing.
No, I know Uncle Buck.
I think they're all John Hughes movies also. Actually, now that I think about it. I love that he's cutting a tree in his backyard. Kindergartner. Should have gotten a bigger tree, kid.
True. I mean, he's only 8.
I would have gotten at least a 6-footer at 8. Probably bigger because it wouldn't have fit. Oh yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Also a good one.
Oh, they did it again. Home Alone.
2 times. We should be counting. We should have a Home Alone count.
Well, we do. 2.
Okay. Let's say exactly what we're going to do. Kids are scared of the dark. Not. Just at one time. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be a good house band. Geeks Corner house band right there. Brilliant. So good. I love this little hut. I don't know. Workshop.
Lodge.
It's cute. His old Honda Civic.
I love that. I like that he was.
No, it's all right. With 3 Tic Tacs. Does he actually eat them?
They're not the good Tic Tacs.
Brilliant. I do like it when they use like used cars in movies as opposed to having them all be perfect.
It's a better storytelling.
That's a great house too. You know this song,
I
right?
absolutely do know this.
Makes me want to have bushes in front of my house so I can put lights in them. They're really pretty.
Things would live in there.
I get them.
The confidence with which I'll get them.
I will. That's how it works.
Okay. With your spray. You're so ominous.
I like it when the conductor is actually conducting correctly to the beat.
Correct, yes. It's very funny because it's obviously been a very long year of COVID. But in my head, I was like, oh, look, the pews are socially distant.
And he took his hat off in church.
How kind.
It's pretty.
It reminds me of a Catholic church I went to in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he's still scared. He kind of looks like, I feel like what Abe Lincoln would look like if he aged more. Doesn't he?
I don't. I agree. It makes me really sad that he's at church alone.
Both of them.
I'm going to start crying.
See, the part of the story you don't hear is someday Kevin marries her. Excellent questions. Yeah, I'm betting they got dropped off.
It was the 90s after all.
We always got dropped off for stuff. She's 8 years old. Wise words from Kevin McAllister. In the presence.
I wish I had dinosaur pajamas.
Band-Aid. He bought the Band-Aids and it worked. I like this piece. Exciting music. You're totally right, Bailey. I think it's interesting that the houses are lighting up after he passes them or walks up to them.
Good timing.
I'm curious the thought process behind it.
Oh.
Battle plan.
Red hot. Oh, are those the...
Those are micro machines.
Good, good.
Definitely did that one before. The water, not this.
Of course you did.
Well, you could make really good sled hills with that. Like you'd put it on top of the snow and then be icing and go faster.
Well, yeah.
You'd also put it on top of your forts. Ouch.
Put it on top of your forts?
Yeah, you'd build snow forts and then you put water on top of it so nobody would break it.
I clearly know nothing about snow.
Nope.
I have only been in it like 5 times. This is very impressive.
It's intricate.
To say the least.
That table is cool that it folded.
The spider has...
Oh, he gets to try the microwave.
With 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah, no problem.
I feel like the spider has escaped somehow. Not like escaped being hurt.
Yeah.
I just feel like normally...
That's why you keep seeing it walking around.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
We'll go to the back door. Clearly.
We need to start saying grace like that.
Do we ever get things on sale?
No. We should say, bless Grubhub and the Grubhub driver.
Good safety tip.
Yeah. Be safety alert so you don't get hurt. Wow.
Little fella. Did you catch that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They are so good. Oh. Whoever did that stunt gets so many points. Yeah.
That you're going to be feeling for a few days.
To say the least.
Hey, he's using his crowbar.
To get up. Oh.
Crowbar attack.
Mm-hmm. I love that he naturally assumes the 8-year-old made ice.
Yes. Ow.
Nice red socks.
Hey, he's got to be
festive.
Yeah.
For breaking into houses. You know, those wet bandits. He doesn't even know how to break into the house. Well, one, he's not actually in the door, so. And it's open. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go through the planters
because
either.
They're bumbling bandits.
Yeah.
Oh. Bonk.
Oh. That would hurt.
Ouch. Ooh.
They are not smart. That is the real answer.
So was the iron on?
I don't know. Look like it. Oh, I mean, either way, it's going to leave a mark.
Well, true.
And he still goes up the hard way. I wonder I wonder how they plugged in that wreath.
Yeah, that would hurt a lot.
That reminds me of Indiana Jones with the medallion.
Yeah.
In fact, he does the exact same thing. I wonder if it was inspired.
Maybe. That makes sense.
Oh, that's bad.
The way you and I at the same time just... A lot of thought went into this
Yes.
movie, obviously.
Yes.
Because like the way the shoes
Yeah.
are lifted and
oh
good gravy. That
still hurts.
makes me uncomfy to think about.
And the door is unlocked. That should have been your first.
I love that he's just frozen.
Oh, that's bad.
Dude, you should go get that treated.
Yeah, I don't know how he just stood there either. Maybe shock.
Yeah. Especially with heat, I feel like your body goes numb.
Oh.
Ugh. No, thank you.
This is such a brilliant. He's such a good angry man.
Yes. I don't. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and in I've been barefoot in snow. It's not fun. Why would you yell that in the yard?
Yeah. Well, again, they're not.
I guess nobody else is home.
They're not smart. Oh.
That would not be fun to clean up.
No. He really thought of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, you would think they would at least look. Oh, good gracious.
Wow. That's a story.
The funny thing is, I've heard about blow dryers catching on fire a lot. It makes me very nervous of them. Oh, good gracious. That would hurt. I love that at no point has this kid called the cops.
No.
I love that.
Like keep going.
I love this vigilante justice.
I'm gonna win.
Moment that that's a broken nose. Oh.
Whoa.
There we go. But
mm-hmm.
oh.
Such good music.
Oh, good gracious.
So good. I wonder how many kids tried this after. I mean, I know I did. It wasn't that cool, but...
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Oh, that hurt.
That would hurt.
Yeah. His deep breath.
No. Bailey said Dwight obviously tried it with a bike and a printer underneath.
Yeah.
Oh.
You made it. Close enough.
Rough landing.
That's usually the problem.
Oh. Doing that on a freshly burned hand.
Yeah. Well, that's why I put the...
I know, but still.
Actually, is that the other wrong? I think it's the wrong hand. Because he reached with his left hand, so he's doing it with a freshly burned hand. Yeah, you're right.
But still, even with having something there to block it.
I don't think he is, though, because didn't he reach with his left hand?
I know, but I'm saying that even if it's a continuity
maybe
error,
it was right in. Yeah, it would hurt either way.
That would feel very not good.
But adrenaline. Sometimes adrenaline. And he's got all that other pain.
Yeah, but...
Like, that might be the least of his worries by this point.
I would be like, bro, your hand's going to get infected.
Oh, my.
Wow.
How fun would this be to write?
Oof.
Isn't there a Disney Plus series coming about this? Or movie? A remake?
There's a remake.
Yeah. Dope. You don't hear that word much anymore.
True. Oh, yikes.
I remember they turned.
Well, yeah, I know.
I don't know that much would be happening in 2 days or whatever. Gross. Yes. See, now he's the hero. Yeah. Those old Chevy police cars.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Beat by an 8-year-old. I wonder if that's the kid house that's going to Orlando from the beginning.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if he was going to Disney.
What else do you do in Orlando?
He did a nice job rapping.
He did. And cleaning up the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, then he won't get busted.
Oh, good.
But they have 643 records that they sold.
Mm-hmm.
He's brilliant. That's so pretty.
Yeah, that's the theme that I recognize.
That's the most famous one. The funeral home story is so good.
Oh. Sad.
Mm-hmm. At least you got a white Christmas.
True.
What I love is with a truck like that, you'd have to go around and open it from the back to get them out.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
It was $35,000.
So all of that, and they made it back at the same time that she did.
Yeah. And cleaned house. Missed it.
Oh.
And his hand is fine now. I love that. What'd you think?
Can I finish crying?
No.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm too emotional for this.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
How does it rank with the other ones that we've watched?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like it's hard because like we watched the Muppets and like I think the Muppets automatically are like the top.
Okay. See, I would actually rank this higher than the Muppets.
Really?
Yep. But not as high as It's a Wonderful Life.
That's fair. It was also funny because I was watching for costume design because, as you know, my cousin did a lot of costume supervising and costume design, and I was like, I feel like Home Alone is one of those ones that she may have done. She didn't.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was watching because she did a lot of very strange, not strange, but the movies that she did are interesting, like Back to the Future's in there. So I was like, I feel like this could fit right in, but Johnny and Snakes. I think it's very good. I mean, obviously I cried, so
The polka band.
The polka band.
I'm glad you liked it.
John Williams
is a genius.
You talented man.
National treasure. Global treasure. Galactic treasure.
He is a galactic treasure. Wow, they quoted him or credited him as not Dr. Seuss.
Oh, yes. Wonder why.
I think because it's probably a crediting thing.
You get the soundtrack, CBS Records, cassettes, and compact discs.
Cassettes and compact discs.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting, all these things that were provided different companies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Disney owns half of these now, it feels like.
Well, it's also funny thinking about all the thanks too.
Mm-hmm.
It's also funny to think about getting the approval from all those different companies.
Mm-hmm. Disney doesn't get approval, they just buy them.
Not wrong.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this DAPS watch. It's been a blast watching Christmas movies with you. I don't know if we'll get
one before Christmas.
It's the last one before Christmas, which doesn't mean it's the last one, though. We might have to watch one more next week.
I would think so.
Because that's still Christmas week if you go by the 12 days of Christmas.
And that's why I haven't been saying that this is the last one of the year. I just kept saying it was the last one before Christmas.
That is very true. I would vote. I'll probably have already watched it by then, but I would vote for It's a Wonderful Life again. Just because I think...
just know that's going to make me cry, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Ugh.
Has to be black and white. I know there's a color version out there, but it doesn't really exist because in 1946, they were not shooting things like that always. I don't think if at all. But let us know what you'd like to see. I think It's a Wonderful Life would be a fantastic idea. What is that? 2 days, 3 days after Christmas? 2 days?
2 days.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Because Christmas is on Friday.
That is true.
That's weird.
That is very weird. So if you're watching this the next day or so, we will be having our Geeks Corner Christmas episode on Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. If we've already had it on Tuesday, what is that, the 22nd?
The 22nd.
Then you can just go on the YouTube channel and find it, and it'll be a blast, and it'll be ridiculous and crazy. And I have been giving hints about the show on my Instagram Insta story through the week, and I think Geeks Corner and DAPS have been resharing them. So if you're on any of our socials, you've been getting hints of what is to come. Angela says It's a Wonderful Life. Sounds great. All right, it's done deal then. Next Sunday night, It's a Wonderful Life. To me, I love that because that's probably the best. Like, to me, It's a Wonderful Life and Peanuts Christmas are like the top two.
I haven't watched the Peanuts Christmas special in a while.
It's on Apple TV right now.
I don't have Apple TV.
Oh.
I mean, I could.
Actually, you should, because didn't you get one with your device?
Well, with your device?
Yes.
With that their device there?
If you buy an Apple device, they give it to you for
I have.
a year.
I just haven't activated it.
You should. There's some decent stuff on it.
Because I also could have activated it last year with that iPhone, and I didn't.
Yeah, you probably should get on that.
Yeah, I should.
But we hope you've had a wonderful evening with us. We've enjoyed watching Home Alone with you. We're not going to watch Home Alone 2 right now, even though Disney Plus thinks we should. But we hope you have a fantastic week. We hope to see you Tuesday night for Geeks Corner. And if we don't, have a very Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.